Hello everybody and welcome to Suburban Dad's Wilderness Survival and Gear Review. Today we're going to talk about your fire kit and the most important thing you can carry in that, the big lighter. It's a simple tool. A lot of people overlook it. Uh, have problems with it, throw it in a pack. By the time they go to use it, it's out of fluid. Well, we can solve that problem really easy and make this simple for you. Now the reason the big lighter is the most important tool in your fire kit is very simple. In a survival situation, they're stressful, they're not comfortable. The last thing I want to be doing is struggling to get a fire going. I got a flame. I can get a fire. It's a lot easier than getting a fire from a spark, or worse yet, an ember if I'm down to a bow drill or a hand drill. So a couple of things you need to do with your lighter. First off, I'm going to say the Bic lighter is the way to go. And that's because if we look right here underneath the trigger, there's just enough space where I can tie a line in there and prevent that trigger. If we go with some of the cheaper off brands, these triggers have a big space underneath of them that goes down inside there, you can see. So if I put a string underneath that, I'm still going to be able to depress that trigger, and it's not going to be a very effective means of saving these. Now, first thing you need to do, all Bic lighters, when you buy them, they come with this silly little child safety thing on here. I'm going to try and pry this off here without losing it. So the first thing you need to do, get you a knife, screwdriver, some tool. Just get underneath that thing and kind of pry it up. Let's see if you can see that. It will go flying when it comes loose. There we go. Just pry it right out of there. And there you are. Now we no longer have that in there. I've got a wheel exposed. It's a lot easier to light. Plus, if this thing gets wet, I can dry it out by rubbing it on my jeans until I see spark. I can't do that if I have that child safety thing on there. And now, the next thing you need, simple piece of bank line. Give yourself a little bit of slack. This is going to be your tail. This is your working end. Tie a little slip knot. And I gave myself some extra room on the tail, not the working end. So I can tie simple overhand stop knot to help lock everything in place. Now take your lighter, slip that right underneath the trigger, pull tight, and secure your line. There you have it. You will not get this thing to light. You can throw this in your bag. Things can push on that trigger all day long. It will not depress. You will have fluid when they go to use your lighter. You'll be good to go. To release it, just grab that tail that you left, give it a little wiggle, it loosens up your knot, and there's your lighter. You make the string longer, shorter, doesn't matter. I like to make mine a little bit longer, and I'll tie a loop in one end and secure it to a buttonhole if I'm in a survival scenario. That way if I can't lose my lighter. Now we'll go back to this other one, and I'll just show you real quick. If we put this line under here, like I did with the Bic, if I put it here, obviously I've got lots of room to travel. These are already hard to light, and I can still light it. Put it all the way up under the trigger. Now there's that hole down there. I can still light this. So there's not a good way to secure this in your pack without depressing that trigger. So I say go with Bic. You can buy them pretty cheap, 5 packs of them. I buy them in 5 packs. I can throw them in my car, in my bags, all my vehicles. always in one in my pocket, and I've always got a lighter with me. If I'm ever find myself in a true survival scenario, I'm not going to struggle for fire. Thank you for joining me. If you like these tips and tricks, let me know. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. We'll see you later. Thanks for joining me.